10 seconds. TU versus CSM, the ace match to decide the winners of the set. Here we go, Zerg versus Protoss. Going to be seeing some interesting plays. The top players from both teams, if you've looked at the rosters, you could have predicted it. Bogie versus TsMini on GSL Daybreak. A nice big map. I'm sure the Zerg's happy about it. You know, expand like crazy, but so is Protoss. Can never underestimate that toss once he gets on 2 or 3 bases. Here's the split. We have Bogie, the green Zerg for TU, spawning in the northeast corner here. And we have TsMini, the blue Protoss for CSM, the ore diggers, spawning in the southwest corner. Yes, the southwest corner. And sorry, TU Tigers, my bad. I'll be fair and mention both mascots. There we go. Well, I don't know. Man, I was pretty tilted towards TU at one point there. But we've got the worker production going in. Both players are tied on worker production. Just should see some top-notch play here. Both players in the Masters League. Currently, as far as the CSL roster is concerned, TsMini with 618 points in the Masters, and I believe we have Bogie with something similar. Oh, man. I'm so slow. No, you're going to move around for me? Yeah, distracted. And we have Bogie also in Masters with 1,219 points. Not that points mean really a damn thing. It just means who plays more. So we got both workers scouting, getting an obligatory high five. I like hitting the watchtower there, make sure nothing crazy's going on. I believe they did definitely see each other there. You don't think they saw each other there? No? I think he hit the watchtower. I think he saw it coming. Oh, no, yeah, definitely. Zerg did not see Protoss there. Yes, I agree with that statement. Thank you. Let's get the nameplates up here. Shut the heck up. I'm doing the best I can. Haven't done this before. Okay, so we got the gateway coming down for toss. Typical build timings, build orders, etc., whatever have you. Still going to see some no spawn. Oh, there's a spawning pole just throwing down for Zerg. Just now hopping into the gas. Going to get that 100 gas to throw down the speedlings. Got the Protoss patrolling across the Zerg's natural here. So annoying, but just loves to delay that hatch for just a couple seconds even. Gives you the time you need to throw down your own expo. Got the assimilator going down. No wall for the Protoss here. Very surprising not seeing a wall here. I'm not sure this was the right move. Unless we see some early sentry play out of Protoss, this is going to be very, very dangerous. And Zerg taking that second gas, that's going to deplete any amount of sentries that he could produce. Currently, Protoss spinning all that chrono boost on the probes as he is up 3 workers. Got the overload coming out, so nothing like just now coming out. 100 gas coming in, pulling the drones off of gas. Speed coming down for the lings, and I imagine we'll see some lings and the queen coming down. There's the queen. First set of lings. Yep, there it is. Still hasn't seen the probe, hasn't tried to pick it off. Probably going to wait for the lings. Got the good old cancel the extractor, re-put down the extractor, and there goes the pylon out front. Probably going to get some structures to help wall off. Oh, I'm still not on production. I'm terrible. There we are. Thank you. There we go. The cybernetics core is finishing. I'm sure we'll see warp gates start to go down immediately. Yep, there we go. Okay, yep, there it is. Alright, yeah, Protoss is finishing the wall off there, prevent that Zergling run by. Zergling's cleaning up the probe, Zerg getting ready to throw down his expo, and boom, not really delayed too much at all. Took it into account that Protoss was definitely going to be down there, preventing that from going down without a fight at least. Got the sentry coming out to try to pick off that extractor. Won't be enough, but oh, now it finishes. It'll definitely be enough, just takes time. Warp Gate's chronoing out for Protoss. Got the lings coming out to poke around, hit the watchtowers. Queen's coming down, spitting larva, researching speed. Typical setup. We're not seeing anything crazy going on. No 2-gate proxy here. Saving up a little bit of chrono here. Continuing to chrono boost the gateways, or the warp gate research rather. Another pylon. We've got the 3-gate. I'm sure we're going to see some standard 3-gate expand here for out of the Protoss player. He's got the Zealot wall in. He's got the Sentry. He's got all he needs. He's sitting pretty. This is what Protoss loves to do. They love to get on 2 base and just start massing up that perfect money mix of death balls. Yep, there we go. The Sentry slowly but surely taking down the extractor here. We've got the Queen still spewing larva. Roach Warren going down. Great choice. I love it against Protoss, especially early on. Negates all that Sentry, and they take almost, or rather, they don't take a lot of damage. Trying to get by with those Zerglings, not going to do it. Loses 1 or 2 of them, and now he's just kind of moving around. The probe, he definitely, Protoss here is looking to expand. Got a lot of minerals in the bank, but he's going to expand. Pick off the remaining Zerglings, and there you have it. There comes his natural. Not too far behind, and, you know, great timing, typical timing for Protoss. I mean, Zerg always obviously expands much faster. They have to, and once again, if you're not ahead, you're behind. Still hasn't gotten that second gas back. That may hurt his tech path a little bit on the Colossi if he's trying to go on more of the Void Rays. I haven't really seen what he's going to try to go yet. No Stargates, no robotics facilities out yet. We see Zerg throwing down the spine crawler, sensing that we might have some early aggression. May just be a safety catch here. More lings coming out. Assert the map control. You've got speedlings. You've got a little extra minerals. Might as well use them wisely. Control the watchtowers. Make sure you see everything coming your way. Taking down the supply depot, I know some may see this and say, hey, what the heck, but smart move. I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally attacked that damn thing, and it is so annoying. Got a spore crawler and a spine crawler, going to be very, very safe, make sure nothing happens, or who knows, he may just be trying to complete like a wall off here, couldn't tell you. Got +1 attack for range coming in for the Zerg, definitely going to he's planning on hitting some type of Roach, maybe Hydralisk mix, I doubt Hydralisk. Protoss lick their lips every time they see a Zerg go Hydralisk, love to pick them apart with the Colossi there. Got a nice little wall in, Robo facility going down for Protoss, the Natural's almost done, should see a probe transfer coming in quick, probe transfer, there it is. Okay, coming back to the Zerg's base. Still pretty even on supply. How are the worker counts doing? Is Control A? Yeah, there we go. 34 to 38. Bogie slightly ahead on the worker count. Getting supply blocked here. Hopefully, Overseer is about to pop. I think that's an Overseer. Yep, Overlords are coming out, rather. +1 ground attack coming out for the Protoss. A great choice. You see lots of Zerglings on the ground. You got to get that +1 attack for the Zealots so they can hit them in 2 hits rather than 3. Everybody's heard that. Third coming down for Zerg. Definitely needs to out-expand the Protoss. Preferably even have 2 bases up on Protoss since he's got it up this fast. Not seeing a Robo Bay come down for Toss. Not quite yet, at least. Here comes the Observer, chronoing it out, get a good look at the Zerg, see what he's doing. Got Roach speed, and got some handful of Roaches coming out. Missile attack +1, almost finished. Lair tech is up, obviously, because he's getting Roach speed. Yay me. Harvesting both geysers. Yep, 3 geysers total for Zerg here. How many guys have we got for Toss? 3. Yep, got that money. Apparently 3 is the lucky number. There goes the Robo Bay. Obviously going to see that money mix of Colossi, Gateways. Just so potent against Zerg. Potent against anybody, really. Nobody likes to deal with that. Still no linking creep. I really like to see Zerg link up the creep. I like to see creep spread more. I usually see good creep spread out of Bogie in practice, but not quite seen it this game. He's probably focused on other things. The Observer is going to get a good look at what's going on. He's going to see the Roach count, and he knows it's coming. Probably seeing an Immortal pop. Yep, he's even making an Immortal first, since he couldn't make the Colossi quite yet. Not a bad idea. 4th gas coming down, +1 ground attack, almost finished. He's got the cannons, and Bogie going for this Burrow, Roach speed, Roach move play, I imagine. And it is not going to work. Does maybe even have it queued? Doesn't have it queued. If he gets these tunneling claws, he's going to be in for a rude surprise. The Protoss has cannons at the front. Maybe he's not trying to go in for the move. It is still very useful to scoot around those force fields as soon as he tries to split your army in half. Protoss sees the 3rd, Bogie throwing down the Spore in the spine to make sure everything's hunky-dory. Got the Colossi coming out, Thermal Lances upgrading, picking off the Overseer. Bogie sees what happenings. What did Bogie see? Can we see what Bogie said? Okay, he did not. What did he see? He saw Gateways. He did not see the Robo Bay. He does not know what's coming his way, but usually that 6th sense going for Zerg and versus Protoss here. He's got a good idea Colossi are going to come out. It's just such a strong choice against Zerg. Bogie supply block there for a second, reinforcing with 3 Overlords there. Thank you very much. I hit random stuff, and sometimes I switch off production. There goes the Spire for Zerg there. That'll help against the Colossi. Be curious to see if we see Muta or Corruptor. The obvious choice is Corruptor, just to take out those Colossi and then transition into Broodlord. So potent. Protoss taking his 3rd, trying to keep up with the Zerg. I like what the Protoss is doing here. He sees Zerg take 1, he's taking 1. He's got the army to back it up. He's got the defenses and the wall-ins to keep himself safe here. He is going the right route. This is going to be a heck of a matchup. Roach is obviously the right choice here. If you go to the Army tab, 1 Immortal, that's going to hurt. Other than that, it's just a Zealot Stalker Colossi mix with the Sentries coming in. But as I said before, that Roach Burrow and Burrow move is going to really help against those force fields. Gateway coming down. I love this. Don't see enough of this. If you have the minerals, throw down the gateways. You need gateways anyways. Might as well use them to your advantage. Wall in. There go the cannons. Bogie's moving out with the Roaches across the map. Protoss does not see it quite yet. He's going to see it. Bogie's going to run headlong into these gateways here. He's going to be set up very pretty, but Protoss is definitely going to have time to maneuver his army around here. Moving up, taking down the wall, trying to pick it off. Protoss moving around behind. Oh, splitting his army in half. Oh man, this is going to be brutal if he gets force fielded in. But there go the cannons. He is not going to have detection for that Roach Burrow. Oh no, he did not take out the cannons. There go the cannons. Oh, slowly but surely gets out. No, he could have stayed burrowed. He could have been fine. Loses 4 Roaches or so. Not a bad move. Not Will he pick off that Colossi? He is fast enough. Oh no, great force fields, protects that Colossi, and that Thermal Lance finish. Look at them pick those guys apart. He just needs the burrow, but he thinks that he saw an observer. He didn't finish the cannon finish, or he didn't see the cannon finishing, so he thinks there's an observer chasing him, and there just isn't. He could have burrowed there and been fine. More roaches coming out to supplement their army here. Protoss has that third, he's got the transfer going in. Slowly but surely it's going to get saturated. This is not a good position for Zerg to be in. You want to have outbased Protoss by 1 or 2 at the very least. Protoss on 3 bases is scary. As I was saying at the beginning of the map, they get to 3 bases, they just get to sit back, turtle up, and get their money mix. Zerg is stocking up the minerals. Very uncharacteristic play from Bogie. This is a different setting than what it usually is, trying to micro and move in the roaches. I hope that he just realizes that he can burrow here. There are no observers out on the field. There's the observer though. And just that roach army gets picked apart. He gets cannons and a pylon or 2. I just do not know if it was worth it. Right now, Protoss has the commanding army here. He's got 3 Colossi. He's got Stalkers on the way. It is not looking good for our Zerg player here for TU. He's got the +3 ground attack upgrade coming in from the Protoss, and Zerg is not keeping up. He's